Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on $1 makeup. You know that I love affordable stuff, so what I wanted to do was test everything out from this one store called Miss A. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but I am really excited to try out their stuff. They sent me a whole box of goodies that I personally picked out so I could create a look today for the very first time testing everything out. So I'm thinking it's all gonna go well. I have high hopes for this. Yeah, so I'm wearing no makeup right now because I'm just ready to put this all on my face. Please, guys, thumb up this video if you like this type of stuff. Like if you want me to use more affordable makeup in the future, in future videos, thumb up this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. First thing I'm going to do is use this Sculpting brow pencil. I hope I got this in the right shade. It says caramel. Two sides to it. I'm going to go ahead and use this spoolie and kind of like brush my hairs in the direction I want them to go in. Okay, this is definitely warm for me, but that's okay. I can just go over with some powder. This is going to be like my base for my brows. Gliding on really easily, but I can tell it's gonna have like some good staying power. So I obviously didn't pick out the right shade here, but that's alright. Oh my gosh. I love new brush sets. I like that the bristles are black too. This is awesome. We're gonna use the E135. Just patting into this powder here. And we're gonna set this brow. And you guys will see it kind of gets a little bit of the warm tone out. Go Brow in Taupe. And I'm gonna just lightly run this through the brow hairs just to kind of bring them back to life. It's really hard, I feel, to find a good shade with brow gels, but this one truly is Taupe. AOA Perfect eyeshadow primer. I don't know if you guys like to do eyeshadows first and then your face makeup like me, or if you do it the opposite way. It definitely has like a nice stickiness to it. Oh, it has a little bit of coverage. A little bit. Oh guys, I'm so excited to go into this Love Child eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh. Check this out. Let me do a few swatches for you because I know you wanna see this. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go in with the AOA E135 brush, and I'm gonna pick up this shade here, and I'm going to pat this all over the entire lid just so that I can get like a nice base going. I just want to cover all of my redness and veins and whatnot. I'm gonna pick up this shade right there. So this is a perfect crease shade. It's called Vintage. And we're going to use the AOA Studio 135. The same one that I used on my brows. Okay, yeah, it's looking very corally. It's pretty though. That's a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. Let me blend it out. Whoa! Are you guys seeing this? Do you see how fast this is blending out? Are you kidding me? Okay, Miss A. Alright. So then with the same brush, I'm going to pick up this shade. Bring in some purpley hues to the look. You know what's crazy? Tell me why I'm not having any fallout with these eyeshadows. Like, what is happening? Oh, it blended so beautifully into that shade. I'm going to darken things up with this shade. I'm going to put in the outer corner here, and we're going to really build it up into that outer crease area. Back in with that purple, and I'm going to blend out the edges of that. Yep, this is going on so smoothly. I have so much trouble with outer corner shadows, like especially darker shadows in the outer corner. They always try and play me, but this is looking beautiful. How is this $1? Somebody explain this to me. So this eyeshadow is really just calling me. I think what I'm going to do though is apply this one first and then this in the center. Okay, this definitely needs to be layered up here. The shadow. I feel like when you first apply it down, it's really pretty and pigmented, but it needs another additional layer so that you can really see like the shimmer. E139. I'm just going to spray it and let's see what happens. Okay. So, there you go. That's what you need to do with this eyeshadow. I usually like to do that. It gives me like a nice little 3D effect. And then lastly, I'm just going to go in with a little bit more of this darker brown here. Damn, that dark brown is good. Buff it all out. The AOA Studio Wonder liquid eyeliner. I've been loving like a really sharp tip to my eyeliner brushes lately. I feel like it just is so much easier. Man, that looks good, but I'm crying. Look at how black that is. Wow. That looks good, and I feel like it dried fast too. That looks good. I really like this eyeliner. I'm going to be using this every day now. And then I'm going to put on these eyelashes called the Premium Natural and Luxurious 3D Foaming. Check this out. It's only $1.88. It's called the AOA Studio Super Strip Lash Adhesive. It's a brush on, which is my favorite type. Before I put that on, I totally forgot I have these two things. The Fat Lash. One is a primer and then one is the mascara. So while this is drying, I'm just going to quickly apply the primer. Whoop, to my hair. Yep. I love this type of mascara where the wand is like really, like it has a ton of bristles on it. Like that. That is my favorite kind of wand because it helps me like separate out the lashes really easily. Wow. That is a good mascara. It actually makes it look like I have little false lashes on. I don't know if you guys can see because I did like a really thick eyeliner today, but like if I wasn't wearing any eye makeup at all, I would really like the way that my lashes look with this. Oh, those are really pretty. I thought these might be too dramatic, but actually that's nice. For my face, I have these two things, so I'm going to use this first. It's the Wonder Skin Illuminating Primer, and this is supposed to go under the foundation, and then I'm going to use the AOA Studio Perfect BB Cream. I have it in the shade Light. I hope it matches me today. I haven't self-tanned or anything. This is just like my usual skin tone, so we'll see. Hopefully it matches. And I have these two huge blending sponges. So one of them has like a little cut edge here, and then the other one is just all the way round. I feel like this one is a little bit more squishy, so I'm going to use this. This one's a little bit more firm. I definitely prefer squishy. Look how big it is next to my face though, oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and use this illuminating primer first, see what's up with this. I'm assuming it's going to be like really hydrating, like a moisturizer type thing. Yeah, it says it gives the skin a luminous glow, and it eliminates dullness and gives a brighter appearance. Ooh, that feels nice. Oh, it has like a little bit of a tint almost to it. I can see that it kind of got rid of some of my redness. I actually had a really bad allergic reaction to something. I don't know what it was, but I have little bumps everywhere, all over my face, all over my chest, on my shoulders. Oh, so you can see some of them right there. I have no idea what I did. It's only like from here up though, so I'm kind of confused what the heck happened to me. But this is doing a good job of covering all my redness, and I can definitely see like a beautiful glow. Like this would be really nice if you just don't want to wear a lot of makeup and you have naturally pretty good skin. I need a little bit more coverage, so we're gonna see what this BB cream can do. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. It looks like thick, really thick. I like it thick though. So I'm just gonna kind of like warm it up on the back of my hand, and then we're gonna press it into the skin and see if we can get a little bit of coverage here. I need it. I'm using quite a lot, but dang, that primer underneath looks good. Man, you know, every single time I do one of these videos, I'm like, okay, I need to start doing my makeup this way. And then I end up changing everything. But that's a good thing. I want to be impressed. Look at that buildable coverage. Don't even lie to me. This is like full coverage. I almost fell over. This is like full coverage right here, guys. It actually is a perfect match. How did I get so lucky? I don't know. My nose is covered pretty decently. So the concealer situation is a little bit different for me. I've never done this before, but they basically had a few shades to choose from. I went with peach. I felt like that was gonna match me best, and then you mix it with a white shade. These are called the Wonder Cover HD concealers. Okay, that looks good. It's nice because it has that peachy undertone to it, and that is what I like for my concealers. So I'm just gonna press this in with my finger. Damn. A little bit on my nose, chin, cupid's bow, and forehead. Ooh, I like this so much. I've never done anything like this before. I've always been way too scared to try stuff like this. A little blendy blendy. Blendy blendy? What the heck? I never say that. So then we're going to go into the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder that I had used on my eyebrows. I'm going to put like a decent amount of this. I'm going to really plus this into this blending sponge and then press it underneath the eyes. So I usually like to go all the way out here into the inner corner of the nose, down around the side of the nose, and then down around my smile lines too. I had somebody ask me the other day how to stop your foundation from getting into your wrinkles, and so far that is the best technique I've found, is to like really load up your blending sponge with powder and just press it in. I'm just gonna go ahead and bake sides of my nose. I really like the sponge. Oh shoot, I need a mirror for this. This is gonna I'm gonna start drawing these lines and all crooked. We're just gonna take this bad boy out so I can really get in there. Oh yes, that's what I was wanting. Guys, I totally forgot that I had a contour stick bronzer. It's the AOA Studio Sculpt FX contour stick in Fawn. So what I'm gonna do is actually just warm this up on the back of my hand here, F21, and just try and like lightly apply this to my face. The Lumi Radiant Blush in Ravish, F25 for this. Wow. Ooh, this is gonna be so pretty. So this has like some shimmer in it. It's sort of like a light pink. Wow, that is crazy pigmented. Let me take this little sponge and kind of tap it out. And then I'm going to use the POW-lighter in Nebula. And we're going to go ahead and put this on the high points of our face. Let me close this so I can shake it. Okay, I shook it a little bit too much. Oh my gosh. Ah. I'm just tapping what's on this lid here. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. And then we're going to sweep it. Oh my gosh. This one had really good reviews too. That's why I wanted it. I was actually looking for highlighters for a while on the website. I wanted to get the perfect one. And I think I found it. Nebula. Oh my gosh. Let me just wipe this fake away. See, I didn't even contour my nose, but it looks like I did just because I baked the sides of it, so they're gonna be a lot lighter than like right here, my natural skin tone. So that's my trick. I never even contour my nose anymore because I'm just like, well, it already looks contoured. So the bake wiped away nicely. I think everything looks so beautiful. And even this side, my bad side. This is always my bad side. Wow, I'm impressed. This shade here along the lower lash line. Dang. My skin looks really good in person too. Yeah, I would have loved to keep the BB cream like really beautiful and dewy, but unfortunately I cannot do that because of my combo skin. In the winter time I think I could kind of get away with it, but definitely not in the summer. So then I'm going to use the purple, and I'm doing this on the same brush, the E36. A little bit of that darker brown here in the outer corner. Who's excited for Halloween? Please tell me in the comments. Let me know if there's something you guys would like to see me do. I'm already coming up with looks this year. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Then we're gonna put a little bit of the lighter purple more towards the inner part of the eye. Oh my goodness. Nebula in the inner corner. Whew! I'm gonna blend that out a little bit. Lastly, I'm going to use the fat lash and just very lightly touch my lower lashes with it. Okay, and lastly, I have all of my different lippy options here. I'm definitely going to be lining with the Wonder Lip Liner in Faded, but I have either a liquid lipstick, it's called the Matte Wonder in Tease, or these two, which are the lipsticks in Shore and Bliss. So these are a bit more like pinky, and I think I'm going to go with these. So you can't really tell. It looks like I got a nude lip on. But we're going to go ahead and go in, I think, okay, we're going to do both. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do sort of like 3D lip. So let's get this on, the darker one in Bliss. Oh, that's nice. It's really smooth. I accidentally used the lighter one first. I meant to use Shore first. So let's go ahead and do the outer corners with this. I think it actually matches nicely with the eyes, so I think we'll stop there. So this is the finished look, guys, and I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. I can honestly say that I loved every single thing that I used in this video. The only thing is the lip liner I feel like was a little dark. I wish I could try a shade, a little light. I wish I could try a shade that was darker so I could like really get a good feel for it. But other than that, everything else worked so well. I was actually shocked with like almost every single thing. I think what is so crazy is how each individual thing is like $1 each. How is that possible? I have no idea, but I am 100% going to be using all this stuff over again. Let me show you guys close up that highlighter. Oh my gosh, the eyeshadows were so pigmented. The brows, I was scared they weren't going to turn out, but they turned out perfect actually. I really like the way that they look. The blush, beautiful. Definitely going to be using it again. I feel like it's a blush topper kind of feel to it. From what I used of the contour stick, I feel like it was the perfect shade for me. It wasn't too dark. It was a perfect match for my lighter skin right now. And I just wish I had been able to use it before I set my makeup, but that was my fault. I forgot about that. Mascaras, the primer, and then the mascara itself, awesome. Even worked on my lower lashes, which is crazy. I feel like it's really hard for me to like a lower lash mascara, but it separated them out nice and evenly, no clumps, really dark black formula. The eyeliner was super easy to use. It dried really fast, and I found I was able to get a perfect wing with it. We have the perfect setting powder. I loved setting my under eyes with this. It was the perfect shade for me, and I felt like because of the concealers that I used, it just like all worked together really nicely. Unexpectedly, it turned out so good. I've never mixed concealers like this before, like a peachy tone and a white tone, but it worked out. And the eyeshadow primer worked surprisingly well. I feel like the eyeshadows look awesome and they blended out so easily, and I think it was because of this primer right here. It is honestly like a drugstore dupe for the Urban Decay one that I feel like it is so similar to that one. It's crazy. Even though these were a lot bigger than what I'm used to, that sounds really weird, but just like fit so perfectly when I was trying to do my baking around my nose and here, and setting under the eyes using foundation, concealer, all of it. I will definitely use this one and let you guys know what I think about it. And then I also really loved the Perfect BB Cream in Light and the Illuminating Primer. Like, are you freaking kidding me? This made my skin look so good. I'm still actually glowing even after I set everything, which is really cool if you're into that type of like natural finish kind of look. I'm speechless. I really am speechless with how well this covered. I did like 2 good layers of this, but honestly the fact that this BB cream can be built up to cover all of my flaws, all of my acne, redness, sunspots, all of it. I mean, it was just like gone, and that's crazy to me. The primer underneath, it just really made my skin glow, and this combination just looks beautiful. If I was to recommend anything out of all of this, because I know it seems like I really liked everything, and that's because I really did, but if I truly could only recommend, we'll say like a handful of things to you guys, it would definitely be this combination here. The eyeshadows, so good. The highlighter, Nebula, out of this world. The mascara, and then also the Lumi Radiant Blush. And the eyeliner, and this. Wait, I think I pretty much just said like everything, so you know what, this is just too hard for me to limit it down. I just loved everything, and I'm so excited to be using it more. And yeah, if you guys have tried Miss A, let me know what your thoughts were. Is there anything in particular that you think I should try? As you can tell, I really loved everything. I would 100% recommend you to try Miss A if you haven't already. I'm going to put the link to everything I used down below, but you can just go to ShopMissA.com to check everything out. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up so I know you want more affordable makeup looks like this. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.